Hey, maybe you've been invited to participate in a life group online. Well, this series of videos is designed to give you some tech tips to make sure you know exactly how to do everything you need in order to participate in those online life groups. Now, in this video, we're going to show you the technology you'll need to join a life group in the first place, and it uses something called Google+. So we're going to show you how to set that up in this video. So first of all, what you're going to need, this is important. First, you'll need a decent laptop or a Chromebook. You don't need a new one necessarily. You can have a Windows 7, Windows 8, or even a Mac OS will work. Or if you don't have something like that and you're looking to purchase something for your online life group, I really encourage just a Chromebook. It's the simplest, cheapest way to get everything you need. It's a couple $100. You can pick it up brand new and it'll have everything you need to run this thing called Google+, which we're going to explain in just a minute. Now, again, you can probably run it from your iPad and that sort of thing, but it does affect the apps that you're going to use, and we'll get into that a little bit later in this series of videos. So the second thing you'll need is a good internet connection. If your internet's not great, then it is a little bit frustrating. So just be aware of that. If you don't have great internet, great access to internet, you might want to consider doing a life group in person at someone's home rather than online. And then the last thing is you'll need a Gmail account with Google+. And we're going to show you now how to set up Google+, especially if you've never heard of that. That's okay. We'll explain that to you. First of all, you need to sign up for a Gmail account. And the way you'll do that is just by searching Gmail in your browser. So get on your laptop and go into the URL bar up above, and just right up there, just type in Gmail. If you type in Gmail up there, it should pull up. If you don't have an account, it should pull this up. You can just click on create an account right here, and it'll bring you through just a setup process for creating an account. So that's what you'll want to do first and foremost. Now, once you've set up your account, you're going to want to go ahead and add Google+ within your Gmail account. Here's what I mean by that. So here we are. Now that I've logged into or I've set up my Gmail account, now what I can do is I click on Gmail or I type in Gmail into that browser, and once I've got it set up, it'll bring me right into Gmail. This is what Gmail looks like if you're not familiar with it. Now, you don't have to use all the Gmail stuff, but you do need to set up this Google+ account. So you want to come up here and you want to click on in the upper left corner here, it says Google+. You want to click on that, and it'll walk you through a Google+ setup. And so I've already done that, so I don't need to do that again. But when you click up there in that upper left corner, it'll help you to get set up on Google+. You want to go ahead and go through that process and set up that Google+ account. Now, that is a lot like Facebook. So if you're a little nervous about Facebook, again, don't worry. You don't have to use it for anything else other than these online life groups. Now, what you probably do want to do is set up your profile so your group leader can find you, and so that'll look something like this. You're in here. If you get used to this Google+ page, we're at the home page right now. This will take a while for you to probably get used to, but it's worth getting used to. Click on profile. You can go in there. You can add photos. You can add details about you right there in your profile. Just click on edit your profile. Again, so that people can find you if they've invited you to the group. And also, it's a way for you to find other people as well. So I encourage you to try to find your group leader's profile. And the way you would do that is go in there and look to add people, look to find people and add people. Again, over here, you can find that information by clicking over here in more and going over into circles. Circles is just a way that you can keep your friends organized, and you can come up here to this top bar and type in the name of a friend or a group leader and see if you can identify who they are, and you can add them. It's pretty simple, pretty basic. Once you get used to it, it's worth doing. So I encourage you to do that. Find your group leader's profile and then add them as a friend, and that'll help you as you move forward. So that's a little basic stuff on Google setup. In the next video, we'll talk about how to use the Hangout app within Google+, which is the app that we use to do these life groups online. So we'll see you in the next video.